today, and I want to train and teach and share two powerful tools that I think most people in our field are unaware about. So welcome to my Monday 10 minutes live. And I'm actually in my head, I'm future thinking right now because I'm actually planning the last training for Jumpstart Accelerator. We have a lot to cover, a lot to reflect on. The students in this program they are all about designing the future. We have covered a lot over the last 4 weeks, and we are going to dive in on two tools I want to share with you today. So hold the space, because I'm actually also in reflecting mode, thinking mode, diving deep mode in my own inner self. All right. Do you want to know how to take control of your conversation or any conversation? Yeah? Tenacity. How do you show up in any conversation? Right? That is what it's all about. Your confidence and you taking control of your feelings. Most people struggle with this because it's something that we don't learn in school. It's not something that we learn when we go to business school or when we go on any leadership course, because it's not something that you can learn in 10 hours. Something that you want to learn and work with a coach or mentor who can actually be your mirror. All right? But how to take any or control any conversation. First of all, you want to know that the person who asks questions is in control of the conversation, right? So you want to reclaim power or control. And you do that when a person asks you something. Hey, can you tell me about this? You would then say, I love to, but I have another question first. Let me just ask you that. Is that okay? Most people will say yes. You're taking back control of the conversation. And then what you want to do is to ask a powerful question that cannot be answered by a yes, just with a yes or a no. Right? So you want to be clear on how you want to show up in that moment, in that conversation. I've been there so many times, but I've been bombarded in any business meeting, and I've just been asked question, and I feel exhausted, overwhelmed, and I feel completely not having the opportunity to express and own my voice. That's what I'm teaching in Jumpstart, also in Project Olympus. Because also you deserve to own your voice, right? And here it comes with tenacity. And it's something that is so powerful. You can practice it also in your own personal or at home. Let me say that. So either there's 3 ways, and you want to really start practicing this right after our conversation. Let us say I'm going to ask my daughter to stop watching television. And I can say it in 3 different ways. Do you please want to stop it now? Do you please want to stop it now? Or do you please want to stop it now? Can you hear the different power levels? Now, now, now. Right? You want to practice that because this is so powerful. When any conversation, can I ask you about this? Can I ask you about this? Can I ask you about this? Do you want to join? Do you want to join? Do you want to join? This is more powerful than you would ever have imagined. right? It's a very simple tool. It gets you to be very aware of how you show up and controlling your tenacity, your tone of voice, but it's so powerful. And when you really be so conscious aware that, do you want to listen to this? People want to listen. So remember that, right? Remember that. You want to go down when you start asking questions. The other thing that we're going and honing in on tonight, and also in our Jump Project Olympus bonus call on Thursday, is identity. And also, and when we double down on it, identity, it's about how you show up. What do you mean, Camilla? How do you show up? Here's what you want to know. We can show up. You can show up. I can show up in 4 different ways to play. We can show up as being a know-it-all. You probably have 1 or 2, maybe more in your team or your extended leadership team. I know it all. Don't have to even tell me about it, right? Can you then add in more information to that person's mind and get that person to change? Not really, right? That is one identity. Identity number 2 is they pretend to play, but they're not willing at all to do what is required. Neither they are teachable, neither they are coachable. And some, they want to play, but they want to play safe, right? They don't take any risks. They don't reflect inwards. What can I do differently? And yeah, they're okay, right? But they don't take big risks. And then there's a 4th way to play. And that's a different identity altogether, right? Is that you are coachable, that you are teachable, and you want to play full out. You know that the only way to grow is to show up. Dare to be vulnerable. We're talking so much about identity, daring to be vulnerable, because that is, my friend, and I'm sorry to say that, I want to be really direct here. If you want to level up and have a better life, have more, create more impact, have more freedom, have more happiness and feeling fulfilled, you get to move your needle. You get to move your needle, and you get to want to be coachable. You get to want to be teachable, right? So if you think about the people you have in your team, how many people do you have in the team that has a, I know it all. I know it all. Don't tell me, right? I can certainly, I've been there, right? But it didn't elevate at all as a person and becoming better in my career when I had those filters. It's all about being safe, right? And then think about those who come to you with questions and say, teach me, train me how to become even better. Those you want to cultivate, those you want to keep on your team. So as you go in and plan for 2024, who do you have on your team that are coachable? How coachable are you so that you can level up? I'm not talking about any business courses. I'm not teaching and training in change management or whatever course you're interested in. I'm teaching and training you how you can level up as a person. And that's what we're going to do today in Project Jumpstart Accelerator, as well as in Project Olympus. Because your next level of success is not about investing in crypto. It's not about going to London Business School for another course. It's nothing about that. Maybe you need a skill, but remember that takes years to really master that skill. But there's one muscle It's so easy for you to activate. That is your mindset. There's so many filters. We're being conditioned from childhood to think one way. And most likely, how you're showing up right now doesn't serve where you want to go next. If you work with a coach already, you know the breakthroughs, you know all the aha moments. Isn't that amazing? Because when you reflect back, you're a different version, right? So identity and understanding who you are right now and who you want to become. Are you coachable? Are you trainable? Right? And teachable? Use those techniques and tools when you reflect on who you have in your team and on how you're going to assemble your team going into 2024. And also, where are you on this teachable or coachable index? Are you, I know it all, like completely filters down? Are you at the level and a point in your life where you say, I want more freedom, I want more happiness, I want to create more impact, and I want to feel fulfilled? If this is you, come join me. Or at least you can apply for joining our Jumpstart Project Olympus. We are kicking off this Thursday with a bonus group call. It's going to be really amazing. I have assembled such a great group, both from the US and from Europe. You don't want to miss this group if you're ready for more impact without working harder going into 2024. So, well, that's it. Remember to reach out. Remember the two tools, the tenacity. Are you joining us? Are you joining us? Are you joining us? As well as identity. I hope this was worthwhile zooming into today. Sending much love out in the universe and enjoy the rest of your Monday.